advantage likes to put you off of your game.
You have to think that this is the strategy of the Team Canada coach, Scott D'Amore. And when you think about D'Amore putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, he's really done a great job with this Canadian team.
Well, you know, we've talked about it so many times, Mike. This is a team that can do so many things. I mean, you've got Petey Williams, who's the X Division champion. You've got the tag team and Hot Shot Johnny Devine, who's not here. And, of course, Showtime Eric Young. And then Bobby Roode, a man who could go any route. He could even make it in the heavyweight division.
Let's talk about this tag team situation here in TNA. What a very strange, what a very unique situation we have, especially because one half of the tag team champions is the Wildcat Chris Harris from America's Most Wanted. His tag team partner and co-tag team champion is Primetime from Triple X, and in AMW and Triple X, you're talking about the two most high-profile teams in total non-stop action wrestling.
I mean, think about that rivalry, that feud the two of them had. You know, arguably to the two best tag teams in TNA, but because of the naturals and the situation imposed by them, Larry Zbyszko had to make a decision. Storm was injured. Christopher Daniels was injured. So they were put together because of that. And now, what are they going to do? You've got Primetime and you've got Wildcat Chris Harris. They're tag team champions, but where does that leave their partners?
You pointed out how Team Canada has the X Division champion in the man in the ring right now, Petey Williams, going for the cover, far leg hook, pin attempt, and Williams gets just a 2 count. They also have the tag team that you mentioned, as well as Bobby Roode. And think of this, that tag team, Team Canada, recently defeated the reigning NWA World Tag Team Champions, Wildcat Chris Harris and Primetime, in a non-title match right here on Impact.
And I believe that the main reason they won that match is because Team Canada is so cohesive. They work together so well. Primetime and Wildcat Chris Harris, although they were able to work together so well in the title match because of anger, in this particular match, I think you saw their faults as partners.
This Wednesday, see what the entire wrestling world is talking about. This Wednesday, witness the high-risk athletes, those incredible daredevils from the X Division. It's TNA The Hits, the best of the X, exclusively on pay-per-view.
You can see right here, Team Canada in total control here as you see Eric Young right here on Mr. Aguila. Bobby Roode, of course, the power of Team Canada just went in there and just dominated, and Team Canada on a roll.
They not only have wrestlers already lined up in all the divisions, but if you think about it, think of the styles that the Canadian wrestlers have and how perfect a fit that they are for the tag team division, the X division, and potentially Bobby Roode in the heavyweights.
Oh, look at here as you see Scott D'Amore, always when the referee's not looking, takes a cheap shot, anything he can to give his team even more of an advantage.
Always the X factor when Team Canada is involved. That's the involvement of the coach, Scott D'Amore. And if you think about it, look how Scott D'Amore was right in between Vince Russo and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, in all of their problems and all of the friction between those two.
And the friction still continues between those two, and we'll get into more of that in this show, but again, the heat's still going between Dusty Rhodes and Vince Russo as Mr. Aguila's got to get attacked, Mike, as right now, Team Canada has just been dominating, but what a great move there by Mr. Aguila.
Aguila able to hit that double clothesline, taking down both Williams and Young. Now Abismo Negro in. Series of clotheslines for Bobby Roode. Doubles him over with the boot to the midsection. Caught him with the kick right into the face.
That's just what they needed as Aguila finally found a way out of that mess. And now Abismo Negro in total control out there. But again, Team Canada breaks it up, and now it's just broken down in the middle of the ring.
All 6 wrestlers in the battle inside the 6-sided ring here at the Impact Zone. Everything's broken loose.
You see right there, heavy metal with Bobby Roode. You see Eric Young and Aguila and Abismo Negro and Petey Williams. But Team Mexico right now in total control.
Out to the ring apron. Aguila and Abismo able to avoid the contact. Heavy metal putting the boots to Bobby Roode. Now watch Team Mexico flying
right through the ropes as he lands on Petey Williams, knocks him into the rail, but at the same time Eric Young took a hit and so did Mr. Aguila.
Suicide dives out to the floor. Attention now on heavy metal. Goes for Coach D'Amore. D'Amore drops down to the apron. Big power slam by Roode. Far leg hook. Oh, shoulders down for just a 2 count. Heavy metal able to kick out at 2.
Heavy metal very lucky right there as Bobby Roode uses strength and power. He's got him up again, but heavy metal somehow gets out of it.
Amazing agility. Able to land on his feet and then hit the spin kick out of the move. Gonna go for the pin. Cover attempt by Metal, but Bobby Roode powers out.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough weight on top of Bobby Roode right there, but this is a good job here by Heavy Metal as he is actually taking the fight right to Bobby Roode. Here he goes.
Watch D'Amore! D'Amore Because of who? Because of that man, Coach Scott D'Amore of Team Canada. The illegal interference on the part of D'Amore leading to Bobby Roode pinning Heavy Metal. And now here comes Team Canada back into the ring for more post-match attack.
Well, you saw the big load right there, Scott D'Amore egging his teammates on, telling them, finish the job, make them pay, make them never want to get in that ring again. And that's just the one part about Team Canada I don't like. They're so talented, Mike. All these guys are so talented, but they let Scott D'Amore rule them, and then you see this kind of thing in the ring, and it just turns you on.
This is about sending a message. Team Canada sending a message not only to Team Mexico, but to TNA management and all the other tag teams as well. This is Hector Garza, who's just hit the ring, the captain of Team Mexico.
Oh, Petey Williams, though, just cut him down at the back of the leg, and look at Scott D'Amore now coming in there taking a few cheap shots. Hector Garza trying to help the teammates out, but it was to no avail.
Team Canada continues the assault. They've got Team Mexico outnumbered here, especially when you factor in D'Amore.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a 5-on-3 right there, as you saw Bobby Roode putting the boots to Aguila, putting the boots to Heavy Metal. And this again, we got to get some kind of order, get some security out of here, something to stop this. Is this just all broken loose?
Team Canada obviously involved in the X Division with Petey Williams. Bobby Roode possibly going to the heavyweights. They definitely have a win over the tag team champs. And let's take a look at the very unique situation surrounding the NWA World Tag Team Championship belts. World's title matches. It's this Wednesday night on pay-per-view, and just seeing that clip from King of the Mountain reminded me of what an incredible matchup that was.
Oh, Mike, today we saw things in that match that human body shouldn't have to go through, and they did it because it was all on the line. You can't miss it this Wednesday night. One of the people that was in that great King of the Mountain match is one of the members of 3 Live Crew, Roode, the True Killings, who actually lost his title in that match. You've got to watch it. It's incredible, but there he is.
And you know, there's been so much attention placed on wrestlers like Jeff Hardy, Raven, Abyss, possibly even an outsider, the alpha male Monty Brown as well, all looking for a shot at Jarrett at Victory Road. Everybody wants that title shot, but nobody's been mentioning the truth.
Where are dogs at? Where they at? Yo, let me speak up this. Órale! Arriba la raza!
BG James, 1/3 of the 3 Live Crew, not able to join us this week on Impact. Damage suffered from the recent hurricanes in his Pensacola, Florida home area. And as a result, just 2 members, Konnan and Ron, the True Killings, representing the crew.
Well, you always got to take care of family first, that's for sure. But, you know, you brought up Ron, the True Killings, and somebody that's wanting to get in that picture for Victory Road, November 7th. Think about this, though. I'm still trying to get my thoughts on it. Larry Zbyszko said that Vince Russo, not here, meeting with the authorities on that situation. I wonder what's going on there. Is it going to be Monty Brown? Is it going to be Jeff Hardy? Is it going to be the Monster of Vince? Or somebody else?
Could it be an outsider? Could it be someone who's not even on the TNA roster at this point? The word that I get, and we've got it on our crawl at the bottom of the screen, is that next week on Impact, we will start the announcement of the matches for the Victory Road pay-per-view coming up on Sunday, November the 7th. There's the man off the top, Ron, the True Killings, that feels like he belongs in that title mix as well.
Well, he's a 2-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He absolutely belongs in that mix, in my opinion. And when you look at this tag team action, it still gets me thinking about later on. The tag team championship's on the line. But it's so bizarre. It's not AEW versus Triple X. It's one half of each team against the other half of each team. Chris Harris and Primetime had to take on James Storm and Christopher Daniels. Oh, man. Think about it. Will the 2 partners go up against each other? I don't know. There's just too many things, Mike.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Once you get Harris and Storm in the ring at the same time, will they wrestle? Will they fight against each other?
Same thing with Primetime and Christopher Daniels.
Ron, the True Killings, has Mike Hannigan in trouble. Penitent, far leg hook, and just able to get a 2 count before Hannigan is able to power out.
I'll tell you what, this is a powerful team right here. As Ron, the True Killings, so talented, he's got so much skill. As you see right here, Marcus Dillon trying to come in, and look at how Ron, the True Killings can just turn things, and he just kind of mesmerizes you and then knocks you down.
I want to dedicate this week's Impact to the memory of the great NWA promoter Jim Barnett, who recently passed away. Mr. Barnett, among the original driving forces in bringing professional professional wrestling to network television, truly a friend to many of us associated with TNA. Impactful move by K-Dog.
Rolling thunder, as he calls it, and I'll tell you what, nobody does it better than Konnan, as you see right here. Ron the Truth Killings has him set up. Oh, face plants him right there into the mat.
He just drove him right down to the mat. The follow cover, legs hooked, shoulders down, and he gets the win with a move that he calls the lie detector. Oh, they're lining up for a shot at Jeff Jarrett at Victory Road. The Truth feels like he should be in the mix, and among those gunning for a shot at Jarrett is this man, Jeff Hardy.
You answered Jeff Jarrett's question. Now you can answer mine. When does AJ Styles get his shot at the X Division title?
He wants Petey Williams.
You're going to have that shot, but this time it's not going to be that easy. Because tonight, there's going to be a six-man match. Which, AJ, you will be a part of. The winner of that match will get Petey Williams and will get a shot at the X Division title at Victory Road. But AJ, this time, you're going to have to earn it. There'll be no more handouts.
Wow.
That's this week on Impact, a six-way X Division matchup to determine who gets the title shot against the team.
Hold on, Russo.
Oh, no.
You can line up the top 6, the top 8, hell, the top 15 competitors. Because Petey Williams will show why he's the new class of the X Division. And that includes your new #1 boy there.
Here comes Team Canada coach Scott
But that's
Moore.
not why I'm out here, Russo.
Well, why are we out here?
Talking about people. You're out here talking about people earning their spots. Well, my guys hit the World Tag Team Champions in the middle of the ring just 2 weeks ago. So the way I see it, we deserve a shot at the tag team titles, and we want it now.
Wow, right in Russo's face with the demands.
So many things being thrown at Vince Russo at once tonight.
You want a little secret there, Humpty Dumpty? You earn the shot when I say you earn it, not when you say you earn it. Got it?
Okay, I see how it is. It's the same old Russo and the same old politics. Well, I'll tell you what, you want us to earn it? I say we have a #1 contenders match right here. My guys taking on the formidable team of Russo and Styles. Come on, Vince, that's the way it's always been since day one here. Wherever you went, he trailed behind you like a little puppy. He did the wrestling, and you did the politicking and backstabbing behind the scenes. It's pathetic. You make me sick, both of you. AJ's got his head shoved so far up your...
Whoa! AJ Styles wasn't going to take that. I mean, think about it. Russo was doing the right thing. He wasn't giving AJ a free ride.
That's all about earning it. In the words of the Director of Authority, and check this out. D'Amore's got Russo trapped in the corner.
Oh, and you see AJ Styles right there with Team Canada, and he takes them both out in one shot.
Look out! Here comes Petey Williams!
The X Division champion. He's wanted AJ Styles for so long. Now he's taking it to him right there.
Oh, the numbers game just way too strong.
Somebody get out here and stop this.
3-on-1 beatdown on AJ.
Here comes Green Line Crew.
Here
Look at him bleed out.
BG James, Roode the Truth Killings. That'll even the score.
Unbelievable right there as Green Line Crew comes in for the save.
What a way to kick off Impact. And think of that. The 4-man tournament starts next week.
Yeah, so they're doing the right thing. Come on, don't tell me you can't do it. You granted a title match last week, but it wasn't to the team that had beat the tag team champions.
But it's not my complete responsibility. Championship committee, Vince Russo, will let you know. Do it the old-fashioned way, Scott. Earn a #1 contendership. It's only been that way since the Romans and the Egyptians for 3,000 glorious years. You got a problem with that? We will let you know. We will make a decision. You'll be the first to know. Earn your way up.
Russo, earn it. You know what, Sabisco? I thought you were going to be the one honorable person in this company. Obviously, I was wrong. You're just like all the rest. No problem. You don't want to give us what we'll earn. We'll do what we've always done. We'll take it.
What?
Some more grandstanding.
Hold on just a second. I was back to Ed.
What's going on here? Team Canada just came out of the champion side and blindsided them.
That was a D'Amore swerve. That was a D'Amore distraction. D'Amore on the microphone and the Team Canada members on the attack.
Well, he said that they were going to get the attention. I guess that's how they're going to do it. Is it totally unprepared Christopher Daniels right there?
Oh, wait a minute. Who is this newest member of Team Canada out here assisting Eric Young and Bobby Roode?
Well, I'll tell you what, Scott D'Amore's recruited another member of
And
Team
Petey
Canada,
Williams.
Rob Silverstein, as he joins in, as you see Petey Williams, the new guy Silverstein, Bobby Roode, Eric Young as they're just beating down the tag team champions, Cowboy James Storm and the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
I mean, you heard Larry Zbyszko. He told D'Amore to earn it. And what did the Team Canada coach tell Larry? He said, we're just going to take it.
Well, that's a good strategy, really, when you think about it. Scott D'Amore knows that if he kicks off the champs, as we see the Wildcat come in to the aid of the tag team champions, he knows if he ticks them off, they're going to want some revenge. It's really good strategy.
Tennessee Cowboy James Storm, his regular AMW tag team partner, Wildcat Harris, has hit the ring to try and help out, but the Canadians have the numbers game.
Well, and they're focused. They knew exactly what they're trying to do. And again, like I said, Daniels is...
Here comes prime time!
Well, here he comes in. He's coming in to help out. As you see, they would rather defend their partners against Team Canada than they would against the rivalry against each other. It's a great move by Primetime and Wildcat.
Primetime, the regular partner of Triple X wrestler Christopher Daniels, out to help his man Daniels, his regular tag mate, but this is just absolutely broken down with the Canadians on the attack.
Oh, absolutely. And again, you see Primetime come out and Wildcat come out, but every time they did, the other two members were down. They haven't had any chance to get any momentum, and it is a complete beatdown right now by Team Canada.
The coach, Scott D'Amore, instructing the troops after the distraction to take matters into their own hands, not to earn it, but to take it in. Here comes the crew.
The three-line crew, come on in. As you see Team Canada clear out, they don't like that numbers game. A fresh three-line crew. Great move there by the crew.
Ron the Truth Killings, BG James, and Konnan hit the ring, and the crew sends the Canadians packing. Canada and Coach D'Amore, they've taken matters into their own hands. They want a shot at the NWA Tag Titles.
This is TNA, the new face of professional wrestling.
You don't want to give us what we'll earn. We'll do what we've always done. We'll take it.
What's going on here? Team Canada just came out of the champion side and blindsided them. Well, he said that they were going to get the attention. I guess that's how they're going to do it. Is it totally unfair Christopher Daniels right there?
Wildcat Harris has hit the ring to try and help out, but the Canadians have the numbers game.
Well, and they're focused.
Primetime, the regular partner of Triple X wrestler Christopher Daniels. This is just absolutely broken down with the Canadians on the attack.
It is a complete beatdown right now by Team Canada.
If the four of us don't start acting like a unit, Team Canada will always get the better of us.
If Team Canada wants a title shot, why don't we give it to them?
Where are dogs at? Where they at? Yo, let me speak on this. Órale! Arriba la raza!
Now then, let's kick that old school with a little bit of new poo-poo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
NWA TNA proudly brings to you its soon-to-be NWA Hold Up! Hold up! It seems everybody's gunning for Victory Road. Well, the 3 Live Crew is doing the same dang do. I tell you what, it matters not, boys, whether it's the Canucks from north of the border or the mixed-match tag team of AMW and Triple X. You cannot stop the inevitable. We will be the next NWA Tag Team Champions of the world! Not 1, not 2, but the 3 Live Crew!
You heard it. That's how intense that tag team division is, Mike, and you brought it up. I mean, we know how important the X division is to TNA, and of course, the heavyweight division right now, red hot. But the tag team division is so fired up. So many teams. Team Canada, the mixed match teams of AMW and Triple X, and 3 Live Crew, and you see Ron the Truth Killings right there with an incredible spin move.
And remember, yet to come in this Impact broadcast, the tag team titles are going to be on the line. Team Canada, they laid down the challenge last week, and they get the title shot this week against Daniels and Storm. And it's really been amazing to see Triple X and AMW come together. The hatred of the Canadians.
And I'll tell you what, we've seen, as you say, Ron the Truth Killings just split the wishbone right there on Spider-Man Web. And look at the team. Wow, nice kick there by Ron the Truth Killings. I'm going to tell you something. It's done. It's done.
BG James gets the pin. 3 Live Crew gets the win. They would have shot at the NWA Tag Champs. Let's send it backstage. Shane Douglas and the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. Take it, Shane. And guys, the champions, Daniels and Storm, have really taken it to the challengers. But look at what went down during the break.
Well, there you see Scott D'Amore coming out. And thank goodness the living legend was right here, because there he is as he sends him back. You said he was barred from ringside. You stood by your word and you got him out of here.
Yeah, I said he's barred. I meant he's barred.
Larry, earlier in this broadcast, we heard that the controversial struggle for power between Vince Russo and Dusty Rhodes is going to come down to a fan vote November 7 in Victory Road. The fans are going to have their say as to who will be the director of authority, Russo or Rhodes.
I'm a big believer in giving the fans what they want. They're our audience. But on the other hand, the fans don't realize what happens behind the scenes. They don't realize what a pain and thorn aside Dusty's been. Plus, Dusty's a very charismatic character on television for 30 years. He knows how to use the media to basically lie and deceive the fans.
I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know if you saw what just happened there, but Eric Young acted like he was hurt. The referee got in the middle, grabbing the leg, faking a serious injury. Roode came in, distracted, and then Eric Young was able to kick down the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. A great possum move there by Eric Young.
Let's address the 30-minute time limit in this title match. If this bout exceeds the allotted TV time, we will bring you both the results as well as the highlights next week on Impact. Also, we have our broadcast partner, Shane Douglas, trying to track down Jeff Hardy in the back, and we hope to get an update from Douglas about Hardy in the NWA title match against Jarrett at Victory Road before we go off the air this week.
Well, he said he was going to up. You heard Dusty Rhodes say he was going to up the ante. We still don't know what that means. How can Jeff Hardy up the ante?
Dusty, when Dusty talks, don't believe it. He'll say up the ante. He has no idea what he's saying. He's just trying to get his opinion. He's trying to get himself popular with the fans so he could get rid of Vince Russo. It's that simple.
But Dusty was so important, such an integral part of recruiting the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy in the first place.
Well, that was Dusty's job. Dusty got paid well to recruit Jeff Hardy. He recruited Jeff Hardy. And what happened? Jeff Hardy earned his way to a championship shot by merit. And I'm very proud of it. But it had nothing to do with what Dusty Rhodes did.
Oh, Bobby Roode and Christopher Daniels in the middle of the ring are just exchanging blows. This thing is going back and forth as Team Canada's starting to get a little bit of momentum.
Let's get inside the mind of the judge, Larry Zbyszko. What's going through your mind as this matchup unfolds? Do you have one team with an edge so far, Judge?
Well, first of all, you got to be completely unbiased. I look at the movement, I look at the number of tags, I look at moves like Don was talking about. Someone plays possum, there's thinking in there. To be 100% fair about this is not easy. Right there, he kicked out. But to be honest with you, right now, I've got it pretty close.
Larry, let's also address the situation that we heard earlier from the NWA champion, Jeff Jarrett. Can we believe him? What he said about Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the fact that Scott Hall's on his side, Kevin Nash is on the other side. They're going to be at Victory Road on November the 7th.
And everybody knows that. I know Scott Hall and Kevin Nash very well. Probably the most two unpredictable athletes in professional wrestling. We'll find out. But in terms of Jeff Jarrett, Mike, his lips were moving. He's probably telling a fib.
Behind the back of the referee, Andrew Thomas. You see the Canadians. Bobby Roode in the ring. Tag team partner Eric Young using the 2-on-1 advantage to take control of this matchup. The Fallen Angel Daniels is in trouble.
It's been all Team Canada the last couple of minutes, and you see right now the sprint that Bobby Roode is. He just suplexes a Fallen Angel with ease right here, and I'm telling you, Team Canada, a well-oiled machine right now.
Well, let me point this out. Team Canada is pulling way ahead on points.
Top rope elbow drop by Young after the blind tag. Goes for the pin, but Storm can't take it anymore. Had to come in and break it up.
Yeah, he's got to get a tag. Daniels has got to get a tag on Storm. Storm's frustrated. He's fresh. He's got to get in there.
Yeah, that's a key word, Don. Use frustrating. When I see the other member of the team getting frustrated, I'm deducting points, because if you get frustrated, you're losing control.
Well, look at the Fallen Angel right here. He's getting control back. Beautiful move getting out of the way, causing Eric Young to hit Bobby Roode. Now being able to turn it back on Eric Young, but he's got to get the tag to the Cowboy.
It was a desperation move by the Fallen Angel, but it may have paid off for Daniels. If he can get the tag in, and he does, Storm the freshman in and on the attack.
Oh, look at this. I told you he was going to be fresh, and as frustrated as he was, he's taking it out on Team Canada right now.
Great back body drop for Roode. Power slam for Young. Look out from behind.
Well, that's the problem. It's 2-on-1 out there. You can't stop it. Look at that. He snaps it off. 1, 2. Oh, they break it up in time.
Great head scissors take over. Follow-up pin attempt by Storm. But as Don pointed out, Eric Young in to make the save.
Also great teamwork by Team Canada. Like him or not, that counts.
And isn't it great not to have Scott DeMore out here with his blatant interference? Look out.
Oh, and that's teamwork right there. We've always talked about how talented Team Canada.
Pin attempt by Roode.
Oh, Daniels in there just in time.
Yeah, and that counts for them.
Almost looked like the Canadians were going to win the NWA Tag Team titles. Oh, telegraph of the back body drop. Oh, boot to the midsection. Daniels catches Roode. How about that?
Use him like a battering ram. Right into Eric Young. This is their chance. He's got him reeling. Yes, he slams him down.
Fallen Angel powers him down. Is he going to go for the BME?
Oh, he does, but he overshot it a little bit.
Pin, 2. Oh, best moonsault ever by Daniels, but you see Young was in there to break up the pin on Roode. Now, Storm and Daniels, the tag champs, looking to survive, looking to hold on to those tag titles. Repeated shots by Daniels, but Eric Young with the cheap shot. Oh, man. Did you see that? Eric Young.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Roode was able to roll. Oh, it was.
Was he down? Was he pinned? No, just a 2 count.
Wow, was that close.
You saw the collision as Eric Young sent Daniels into score. Quick roll up. Pin attempt on Daniels. 2.
No. He got it.
The Canadians win the title.
What just happened?
He got him. Clean as a whistle.
Team Canada pulls it out. You saw the communication problem between Storm and Daniels. And then Team Canada takes advantage of the situation.
You hit it on the head there, right there. The communication breakdown. Team Canada, right there.
There they are. The new NWA World Tag Team Champions. Team Canada celebrates. Wow, let's send it to the back and Shane Douglas taking shape. It's Hardy's specialty. I mean, it could be the great equalizer. That could be the difference maker at Victory Road in allowing Hardy to win the NWA World's title.
I'll tell you what, though, what an incredible 6-man tag this is. With Styles, Ron the Truth Killings, and Hardy as one team.
Look at AJ.
Team Canada, but look at Team Canada scramble. Sharp move there. No!
Eric Young, don't turn your back on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Styles, Ron the Truth Killings, and Jeff Hardy turning up the heat. We're going to take a commercial break, but when we return, more exciting 6-man tag team action from the Impact Zone.
And now, a Victory Road preview, brought to you by TNA Wrestling.com.
Petey Williams is an amazing athlete and the first ever Canadian X Division champion. With a deadly weapon no one has been able to survive, the Canadian Destroyer. He is the most spectacular athlete in professional wrestling today. TNA Wrestling's only Triple Crown winner. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles. On November 7th, these two incredible athletes will step into the ring for the first time to face off one-on-one. It's the Styles Clash versus the Canadian Destroyer. It's Petey Williams versus the phenomenal AJ Styles for the X Division Championship of the World at Victory Road. Sunday night, November 7th, live and exclusively on pay-per-view.
And we are back. Continuation of our six-man main event tag team matchup. And, you know, while we were away, it was the team of Styles, Roode, and Hardy who were in control for much of the way, but now the Canadians have turned it around.
I'll tell you what, they somehow were able to get AJ Styles isolated. And once Team Canada did that, they took control. And look at right here. Look at the slam by Bobby Roode on AJ Styles. Another look at it. Wow.
Yeah, to me, Ron, that was the turning point.
Yes,
that full Nelson slam by Bobby Roode, the muscle man of Team Canada, on AJ Styles, just took the complexion of this matchup, took it away from Styles, Ron the Truth Killings, and Jeff Hardy, and totally in the favor of Coach D'Amore's Team Canada.
I mean, think about this, Mike. You look at the team of Hardy and the Truth and Styles, and you say, man, how can they lose? But Team Canada is that. A team. They're cohesive. They know how to work together. And I'll tell you something, that makes such a difference in a match like this.
Yeah, the cohesiveness of the team, along with the X Factor at ringside in Coach D'Amore.
Maybe the XYZ factor. I mean, he's bigger than just an X. Wow.
When it looks like AJ is going to mount a comeback, he's cut off as Roode connects with the short arm clothesline.
Bobby Roode, this guy is just getting better and better week after week, and now he is one half of the tag team champions here in TNA, and it's because of that strength factor that he provides. He is really unbelievable.
You know, we've really seen Bobby Roode just mature right before our very eyes in the past 6 months or so. Tag is into the newest member of Team Canada. We refer to him as Rough Silverstein. What does D'Amore call him, Ruffy?
Well, they got their little fun-loving pet names, I guess. I don't know what that's all about.
Well, he's from the legendary Hart Dungeon, the wrestling training school of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You know, Stu Hart actually named him in honor of a famous wrestler from the distant past, Ruffy Silverstein. As we see AJ try to turn this thing around, going to be imperative for him to get to his side of the ring and get either Hardy or the Truth involved.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, the Hardy and the Truth, we're looking at AJ for a tag. You saw Eric Young and Bobby Roode come over and level him, but AJ does get the tag, and it comes to charismatic Enigma.
Hot tag to Hardy. Takes down all three members of Team Canada. There's one for Young. Knife edge chop for Bobby Roode. Going to try and shoot him off, but he's reversed.
Oh, what a move! What a move by Jeff Hardy!
Sensational agility. Whisper in the wind off the top, but not able to get the 3 count.
Look at Ron the Truth Killings going to town on Eric Young and sends him flying.
Wait a minute, Silverstein, Hardy.
2. Oh, he kicks out just in time. Look at the combination there.
That was Styles and the Truth taking out 2 members of Team Canada. Now it's down to Hardy and Silverstein. Mid-ring exchange. Looks like Hardy's getting the better of it.
He's fighting with everything he's got. Now he's got control. He sets him back up. Oh, perfectly placed. Here it goes.
Went for the twist of fate. It was blocked. Attempted a backslide.
No, it didn't block that time.
Caught him that time.
Here's 2. Oh, he got him.
They did it. AJ, the Truth, and yes, Jeff Hardy for the win. Look out, D'Amore.
Oh, what the world? He can't stand it. He's always got to come in. As Petey Williams also came out and attacked AJ Styles.
They've got 5 Canadians out here now and a hockey stick. X-Division champ Petey Williams involved. Team Canada coach Scott D'Amore as well. And this is what the Canadians do best.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Being that nothing was on the line on this, I don't think it bothers them that they lost as much as they get to do this. Oh, man.
There goes Petey Williams, set right into the wall. Look out. Canadians have got a ladder in the ring.
neutralized. They got Ron the Truth Killings neutralized. Here comes BJJ from Three Line Crew. And Konnan, Ron the Truth Killings partners. They're not going to stand for it.
Evening up the numbers game. Konnan, BG James. That makes it 5-on-5. And it looks a little different this way, doesn't it, boys?
It looks like there comes some more. And he's got Harding set up. What the world? Oh, man, he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. What's Hardy going to do?
Team Canada coach Scott D'Amore is down. Hardy going to the top of the ladder. Hardy from the top of the ladder.
Oh, he catches him.
Swanton on D'Amore.
Children of all ages, NWA TNA proudly brings to you its soon-to-be NWA Tag Team Champion of the World. Not one, not two, but the Three Line Crew.
Well, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, was awfully confident. You heard from him, Don, earlier tonight. He was on the campaign trail talking about Three Line Crew. You're right, that they would be the new NWA World Tag Team Champions, but they've got their work cut out for them because they've got to get through the naturals first. Chase Stevens, Andy Douglas, they've had some of the biggest upset wins in TNA history. I mean, they've beaten America's Most Wanted. They've beaten Triple X. They've even beaten the Crew before.
Now we've always said that about the Naturals. They're so opportunistic. Just like that right there. They have great teamwork. But the Three Line Crew seem to be just so focused. But Andy Douglas, Chase Stevens, a great combination. And now they got BG James right where they want him.
Andy Douglas using the laces on his wrestling boots right across the face and the eyes of BG James. And now the double team effort here from the Naturals as they drive him down to the mat. Pin attempt by Stevens on BG, just the 2 count.
So close right there. BG James just lost his momentum. I think he was so hyped up. He got the approval from Dusty Rhodes earlier, but now BG trying to make the comeback.
Who's it going to be? Which of these two teams will go on to Victory Road November 7 to challenge the Canadians? Team Canada for the NWA Tag Team titles. Mid-ring collision. BG James down on one side of the 6-sided ring. On the far side, the opposite side, you see Andy Douglas down as well, and Douglas going to try and extend the hand to get Chase Stevens in. BG making his way to his side, and there's the tag to Konnan.
Oh, and here comes Chase Stevens, and you see the power of Konnan. This guy just seems to get bigger and bigger, and he levels Chase Stevens. Now he's going after Andy Douglas. Wow!
Rolling thunder clothesline. First for Stevens, then he's able to elevate Douglas up. Oh, there goes Chase Stevens out to the arena floor.
I'll tell you what, Konnan working so hard, he wants to get that second title as tag team champions after the Naturals. Look at the power of Konnan right there. 1, 2, he got it.
Power bomb and a pin. Konnan and the Crew score the win. Yes, they did it. They just earned their shot at Team Canada and the tag titles November 7th.